walking around, just even now. When I leave here, I don't know. Will the police stop me again for the third day in a row? Mi nombre primero?
Claro.
Okay. My name is Amanze. I am Nigerian of the Igbo tribe, and I also grew up in America, in the Bay Area, that's in California. I came to Cartagena because there is incredible culture here and history of the diasporic slave trade of Africans from my tribe and from other tribes all on West Africa to Cartagena, to Brazil, to other parts of Latin America. And it's very intriguing for me to see where my brothers and sisters went in that slave ship, you know? So I came here to really understand the history and see what's going on here and maybe how I can have an impact.
Cuando llegaste aquí, ¿qué fue lo primero que encontraste en relación a la problemática que nos estabas contando detrás de cámaras?
When you came here, what's the first thing that you found about what you told us? What happened to you?
Yeah. Well, okay, I mean, it's really from the airport. I mean, even in the airport, there was animosity towards me, and I could tell that if I didn't have an American passport, I don't think I would have got into the country. If I had an African passport, I don't think I would have got into the country. I have a friend from Ethiopia, and he was telling me at the airport they actually extorted him. They told him that he cannot enter this country unless he pays them some money because he has the Ethiopian passport. And so these are the things, just getting into the country as an African, it's not even possible without paying. And I have that privilege of being born and raised in America with African heritage. Now, from there, I've just experienced this type of animosity from police. Whether it's either extortion because they think that I'm a gringo and I have money, or it's racism. You know, there's two instances of, like, I can tell you specifically, like, okay, like just 2 days ago, I was walking in Boca Grande, and there was a lot of people out there. You know, at night in Boca Grande, it's very busy. And out of all those people, the police officers on their moto, they came and they approached me. And so I'm asking, you know, I'm being calm and asking them what's the problem. All of a sudden, they want to search my backpack, and, you know, they want to search me and start treating me like a criminal in front of the general public. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to be treated like a criminal in front of so many people. And then they find some groceries in my backpack, and I didn't have a receipt because it was about 5 mil worth of groceries. It was a aguacate and some bread. They then started accusing me of stealing these items from Éxito, and just they proceeded to try to search in my bag for weapons, drugs, and just kind of gave me this criminal, like they characterized me as a criminal, you know, and I figured that has to be racism. It has to be because of my skin. It has to be because of my hair, because no one else looked like me and no one else was treated that way. So really, they would have kept harassing me if another police officer, probably a higher up, didn't come by and you know, yeah, he realized that, yeah, I'm American and I'm going to take this up with the embassy, you know. Then they left me alone. And then the next day, just down the street here, the police approached me again. No reason. You know, maybe this time it was because they thought that I have some money as a gringo, you know. I was just a little fancy. So they start searching my bag once again. And this time they didn't find anything. And I asked them not to search my bag, that I can search my bag myself. And they still proceeded to snatch my bag from me and search it and look for weed and smelling everything I have in my bag. Again, embarrassing, in the middle of the street, making me look like a criminal, you know? And it seems like this treatment is normal, especially for black people in Colombia, you know, just from what I've seen, you know, walking around El Centro these past 2 months. I've had multiple friends harassed in this manner, you know, and if they weren't with me, they would have went to jail, you know. So it seems very unfair that walking down the street, I feel like, even though I love Cartagena and the culture has been great, I feel like at any given time I can be stopped by the police for no reason and either characterized as a criminal or a gringo, extorted, or, you know, have racism against me. So it feels unsafe just walking around, just even now. When I leave here, I don't know. Will the police stop me again for the 3rd day in a row?